Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Planning for Reality. Thank you for joining me on this video and watching me prepare my bullet journal for the month of February. This is the first time I do a voiceover video, so I apologize if the sounding isn't perfect or it's not lined up with the actual video content. I'm just going ahead here and preparing a title page. Please excuse any background noise that you may hear. So I'm just creating a title page with a love heart. I know it's pretty cliche, love hearts in February for Valentine's, but I'm not very artistic, so I couldn't come up with a different idea for the month. And I wanted to explore and try out different pages and setups and use this platform, the YouTube platform, to see my progress, my improvement over time when it comes to the setups, the artistic part of it, the lettering. And I hope you enjoy following along in my journey and seeing whether I continue to improve or get worse over time. But practice does make perfect. I was really inspired to start bullet journaling by Jashi Karan. She makes the setups so simple and easy to use. I do love watching other bullet journalers and artists. I believe there's Raylene. I enjoy her videos too, but I'm not at the point where I'm able to share such artistic spreads and pages. So I finished my title page, and now you will see that I'm starting to do a kind of a quote page. I wanted to remind myself here that Valentine's Day isn't just about being in a relationship with somebody and sharing an intimate relationship. It's also about having that relationship with yourself. So I wanted to remind myself that although I am in a relationship, it's the relationship that I have with myself that is the most important, or should be the most important to me. So my quote reads, "You will never be lonely if you love yourself enough." And I really, really like this quote. And I got the envelope idea from Pinterest. And I just Googled a quote, and that one was the one that caught my eye. So I'm moving along to the monthly spread. Last month in January, I did the monthly spread on one page. This month, I decided to do it across the 2 pages. So I'm doing 3 days of the week on one page and the other 4 days on the corresponding page. I will repeat myself, and I do apologize. I am not very artistic and I am still learning. So, I enjoy and would really appreciate your encouragement and ideas. And if you see that there's something that I could do differently or improve, please leave it in the comments below. I would really appreciate that. So I'm just going in with a pink highlighter here and writing the name of the month in block capitals. And I'm just going to go over it with a black fine liner pen in cursive, just to make it look a little prettier and more appealing to the eye. So I've got this sticker book here from Kmart, and I wanted to see if I could use some stickers I don't have a very big stationery collection yet. I'm still working on that. So I've gone ahead and added some little love hearts in the corner and a tab sticker, which I'll use for notes or, thinking a little bit ahead. Although I do have a future log, I do like to look at what's coming up in the following month or planning for the following month in the current month that I'm in. So I do kind of. So moving along, I wanted to do a habit tracker. I usually only track 2 or 3 things each month, but in this new year, I have a few goals that I want to try to achieve. And in order to achieve those goals, I need to take some action. And some of those actions require building on habits or changing habits. So I've added extra habits this month or a space for extra habits in February and see how I go with that. Just testing it out. So I've done it on 2 lines per habit, and each individual dot grid box will represent 1 day of the month. And so I've got 14 days across and with 2 rows, so 28 days for February. And you can create this however you like. You don't need to add numbers. I've just gone ahead and added the numbers to see how I feel about it. And again, just with the highlighter, writing the heading and the fine liner pen with some cursive. So that's my habit tracker page. I also now on this page wanted to add some extra space for my gratitude log. I've started to write down what I'm grateful for every day. And I did this in January, but found that I didn't have enough space because I only gave myself half a page for the entire month. So I wanted to spread it across the entire page this time, giving each day, kind of 2 lines to write in whatever I'm grateful for. And I want to test this out this month. If I feel I need more space next month, in March, I will try out a different spread. So with this, it's trial and error. And that's the great thing about bullet journaling. You can customize it to whatever you're feeling that month, what your needs are. The space that you need for whatever it is. Some people might not use a gratitude log or a habit tracker, so then this can be completely taken out. On the next page here, and I do this every month, is I kind of have a focus page. I don't usually label it, but I wanted to remind myself what this page was for. And on this page, I always have 4 boxes or spaces to write down, important dates and events, important goals that need to be achieved in this month, any deadlines I have for work, anything else that might be. And the reason for that is I use my bullet journal for personal, work, family, everything. And if you've seen that, that's on the actions list. That's how I will be planning out and to achieve my goals. I wanted to have a brain dump page this month, so I found that I'm making little notes here and there. So I wanted to have some space for that and just keeping it really simple with the colors that I've chosen this month being pink, red, and maybe like a baby pink. And so that was that page. If you've previously watched my January setup, you will see that I have a budget that I set up in my bullet journal, and that's one of the reasons why I did change to a bullet journal, is because I could add this in, customizable, budgeting the way that I prefer for my family, and and which is the budget by paycheck method. or the zero out budget method. And so I do one for the month, I do one for every paycheck in the bullet journal, and I'm able to do it and change it around. And if I want to skip a week, I definitely can. And there's no wasting space. So if you want to see how I do set up my budget, I've posted a video of my annual budget. So go ahead and check that out. Finally, I'm just going to set up the first week of January because I didn't do that or show you that last month. So I do have a running to-do list going on the actions or goals page, and I will every day use one column to write in my daily to-dos. The 4 spaces below the day are for meal planning. I've added a calendar, a monthly calendar, just to keep log, and I will add a space there for my priorities and thinking ahead, so anything I'm planning ahead. And so that is my setup for January. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll just go back now and do a flip through and see what we've done today. So we started with our heading or title page and month, habits, gratitude, focus, action, budget, and weekly. I hope you enjoyed this video and have a great week. Thank you.